Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Willow, and I own and run Magnifico Grooming. And on this video, I want to just focus on how to get a clean, quality shave. So what I actually did, as you can see, I let my beard fill in so you guys can see what it takes to actually get a nice, close shave without using razors. That's another thing. Personally, I don't use razors on my face, but that's a whole nother video, a whole nother story. So we'll jump right into it. A few things you want to have around for a good close shave, especially depending on your hair type. The main thing for a good close shave for myself personally is a small brush, something like this with hard bristles, because the hairs themselves, they actually lay down on the skin. And I've been brushing a little bit so you really can't see, but these hairs will be sticking right down in the skin, and it's very ingrown. It's pretty painful. It's not unbearable, but after you brush it, you can notice the difference, and you can feel the difference on how it feels on your face. So I don't know how detailed this is, but you can just see all of these hairs, and they can't get besides themselves. So first things first, and normally what I would do is it takes a few days for my beard to grow in like this. So what I would do typically, over a few days, I would start brushing it maybe 3 or 4 days, knowing I'm looking for a certain day to have that fresh line. So 3 or 4 days. Of a good brushing. Make sure you hit all the edges, all the lines. You get your neck real good. So like if I'm just sitting around, or if I'm in the kitchen doing something, or if I'm watching sports or something, I'll just be sitting around, literally sitting on the couch. Or if I'm in the office doing some work, if I got one hand that's free, I'll get pretty much get some good amount of time in brushing and getting all of these hairs moved around and kind of loosened up. You kind of see spots where hairs actually came from under the skin. And I don't know if you can hear it, I actually have a small fan running in the background. Perspiration and shaving are basically enemies. So if I start to perspire, my face or my head starts to perspire, I will not get as close a shave as I normally would. So always remember that you want to have a nice, cool environment, because you don't want to perspire at all. And starting to get my salt in for you ladies that like the salt and pepper. I'm starting to get a little salt. There goes some salt, baby. There goes some salt. Let's go. Yeah, you get a good brush in. You definitely want to have a good brush, a good comb also. I'm going to be using the comb at this point, but it's tools you definitely want to have around to have a brush. A couple of other things that you want to have if you have a beard like this, if you have facial hair, you definitely want to have some type of tweezers. You definitely want to have some type of scissors. Or some type of pick. I actually like these because of a real sharp point on the end. Clean them with alcohol, disinfect them really, really well, and it helps. Like if I have a hair sticking down under the skin, you just really move them around as such and just remove them from under the skin. Like I said, I've kind of been at it a few days, so I really don't have any that I can point out to you. But if I come across one when I actually start cutting this jungle, you'll see. Haven't been moisturizing about 2 or 3 days. Just try to let it get a real full bearded, unmanicured look. So everything's brushed real good. Everything's moving around freely. Everything's loose. It's really what you want to go for. And then another thing also that you'll see me doing throughout the cutting process is brushing as such. Where I'm trying to basically get the hairs to go in the direction that they actually grow to their furthest and fullest extent. And then when I start to line up, you'll see the benefit of that. So a lot of different tips and tricks that I'm about to give up that I've never told anybody. A lot of people seeing the side of me they haven't seen before and probably won't see again. But either way, I figured I'd do this because I get a lot of questions and I can't explain it to everybody. It's easy for me to just record a video and get down to it. So let's rock and roll. Again, I am using Andes clippers. Nothing real expensive, depending on where you get them from. I say between $35 and maybe $55, $35 to $60, depending on where you are, your location, and who you are getting them from. And then I also have a set of like battery powered, and I really use these. They have the nose trimmer, which is I have nose hairs. They have the nose trimmer, but you got a lot of different length as far as options on the different guards. On this one, the wireless one. So I kind of use this one to hit the sideburns or kind of clean up different areas that I want them a little lower where I have different height. So again, you'll see me go through those changes as I do this process. A good quality clipper oil. Definitely need that. Jump right in. I'm gonna take a break right here just to say a couple of things. This part of your neck is verily, this part of your neck is very easily irritated, mainly because of the angles of the curves that you have right here. So, kind of want to take special care and be easy, but at the same time, it's also kind of hard to get as close a smooth shave as you can on the parts of your face that are flatter. So definitely, this is definitely a part where I get a lot of irritation down here, just all in here. This all the way back here, you can see back here where like I done had old hairs that I had to remove. So definitely want to pay good close attention, and also be careful with the whatever you're shaving with, whether it be a razor or some type of clippers, liners, or and even with all the care that I do try to take, you can still see there's still some irritation. But a lot of that is because I did let the hair kind of fill in. So over the rest of today, it's pretty early. It gets about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So as the day goes on, some of this irritation will clear up some. I'm actually going to clean this up a little bit more. And it'll look a bit smoother. My face and skin, all that will also as the day does progress. This is one of my biggest tricks that I see a lot of people just totally disregard. So I go ahead and let you can go and ask Bubba. And my beard is actually way fuller than it looks right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause it. All right, fresh out the shower. You want to leave your beard a little damp. Just dab it dry with the towel. Then add whatever moisturizer that you use. I actually have my own moisturizer and shampoo that I use. So whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you use, add. Just like I said, leave your beard just a little bit damp. It kind of helps to get the moisturizer through everything. Make sure don't neglect your sideburns and your mustache. Just get everything real good. And after you got everything moisturized real good, like see, I'm kind of sweating fresh out the shower, like I said. Moisturized real good. Sometimes I actually will just go with this look. Just moisturize and go with the kind of matted look. And then I comb it out. I don't know what I did with my bigger comb. This comb is very small, but you can see when I comb it out, my beard is actually a lot fuller than it looks. Like I said, I could go with that look with it not combed out. It still looks good. It's a totally different look, as you can see. Once you comb it out versus to not combed out. Can't really get deep in my beard like I want to with this smaller comb. But, you know, you get the point, essentially. Just comb everything out really good. Combing out actually helps break off a lot of, I guess, the dead ends. So it helps your beard continue to grow. And after I feel like I got it combed out pretty good, and with the brush, finito. There we go. So, Magnifico Grooming, Wheelo, showing you how to trim your beard, couple beard care tips and tricks, how to get a nice, close, clean shave. I'll have a couple more videos coming up to show you a couple more things that I've learned over the years from other people and some of the things I've learned myself that I've taught myself. Because I've been doing my own beard for, man, so long. That's why I can do it, because I've done it so long myself. But if you're trying to do your own beard, all it just takes practice. And I know this is one of those things, if your stuff grows really slow, you really can't afford to mess it up, because it can take a long time or almost a lifetime for it to grow back. So what I really do is, you kind of can see, I just kind of stayed along the edges, along the edge, real shallow. And if I needed to go a little deeper into the cut, then you can go deeper into the cut. But just stay along the edge, and that kind of will prevent and help to keep you from messing up like I just did. But either way, again, Magnifico Grooming, and thanks for checking out the video. Like, share, and subscribe, and take it easy, be safe. See you on the next one.